We're going to talk Star Wars merchandise, and now we're talking about the action figures. The original Star Wars action figure line was started in 1977 by Kenner, and there was 12 figures to that line. And since then, the line has grown exponentially. The original 77 line, this was the crude days of action figures, so they had a lot of weird accessories that, in the 70s, that's the best they could do. For instance, Darth Vader has this gigantic sort of crazy collar on his cape, which obviously isn't screen accurate, and his lightsaber retracts outside. There's a little knob on the back of his arm that brings his lightsaber in and out like that. So that was the best they could do then. Instead of giving him an actual lightsaber accessory, there's a Jawa. Now he's got a cloth cape, but he actually looks more accurate underneath the cape than he does outside of it. If you take this off, that looks like a screen accurate Jawa as opposed to the one in this giant brown cloth. I don't know what they were thinking. Hasbro is the company that makes the figures now. Since there's so much nostalgia based on their love of these toys, they started making the action figure packs look more like the original figures. Now this is a General Grievous figure from the Revenge of the Sith movie, which came out in the 2000s, but the packaging is based on the Star Wars packaging that came out in the original 1977 line from Kenner. They even threw the Kenner logo on there just to, warm up the tingly feelings for all those classic collectors. Now, not only did Star Wars have a lot of action figures, but there were a lot of vehicles and playsets too for your figures to live in. Here, this is the Land Speeder from A New Hope, and then they had your Imperial Walker from Return of the Jedi, the indoor bunker playset so you could relive your favorite scenes from Return of the Jedi. There's just tons of action figure playsets they had. Once you have these figures, you're going to want to do something with them other than just smash them together. So they give them all these really cool playsets and vehicles. I think one of the highly coveted ones was always the original Millennium Falcon. It was huge and it could fit all your figures in it. You could fly it around, and it was one of the best things that they had back then.